Hello, everyone, and welcome into another episode of MineColonies. I hope everyone's been having a great day so far. So, in the last episode, we had gone and we built the university, which was quite the project. That took, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of material. But since then, we've been working on some of the live streams, some improvements around the colony. So just to kind of showcase what we've done recently, we upgraded the guard tower to level 2, and that so Kane has a larger workspace, and he's actually going all the way up. That's the first time I've seen him do that. Go up and guard on the top there. And we also upgraded one of our houses. So let me take you over here, and we're going to be doing a second upgrade as well. In time. But for right now, we do have this one house, so you could see door left open. Some improvements, gets a nice counter, and, gets a stove, and that. So looking good. I know it's a furnace, but I guess we'll call it a stove for purpose of the, episode. And we also built another guard tower over here. So, we upgraded that one to level 2 as well. So we were busy this week on the live stream and that. But today, I'm very excited, and I've been waiting a little while and to actually go through with this project. But today we are going to be building the warehouse and the courier's hut. And I wanted to get the university in just so we could start doing research. But from here on out, I'm hoping to be able to automate our colony a little bit more so that supplies can move, couriers can go around and move goods from workstation to workstation. And, in order for the courier to be able to do that, we also need to build a warehouse. Oh, Kane just came running in front there. So that's what we're going to do today. And, with the upgraded house, we're up to 8 colonists right now. And one of them, the newest one who joined in the last live stream, is a child, but children tend to grow up pretty quickly in this in the MineColonies, so it shouldn't be too long. We're gonna have to upgrade another house just because, again, if we want to I want to have an archer in this tower down here, and to kind of go with Kane, who is kind of our melee expert there. So yeah, so today, like I said, I think we're going to assign this worker, though, to be our first courier. So in order to do this, again, like everything else, we do need to craft the block. And let me just check and see. And I have a lot of farming stuff on me. And we need to make a chest. Have a lot of farming stuff while we were getting ready for the next season. There, so let me put the blocks around. So of course we're going to start off with the warehouse, which requires a chest and our build tool. And you can see the warehouse block we get right there. Excellent. So let's go and take a look and see how big this thing is. So let's run down this way. I'm thinking we're going to put it down here, just because, again, a lot of our output materials come from down here, between the mine and the forester, and there's actually our newest colonist walking around there, and the fisherman's hut. So I figured this is a good area for this to be put down. So let's see. Let's use the build tool, of course. Okay, and we'll change that to warehouse. All right, and I think we're going to go with a stone one, but let's see how big this... Wow, okay. So this is going to need some space, in other words. Oh, wow, okay, that's going to be a massive build. So maybe we'll take that water feature out. There. And see, so we need a lot of space. I'm thinking about putting it over here, but moving it up. Because we could fill in with the water over here. This should probably work. And again, it's always a good idea to kind of take a look at level 5 just to plan out where things need to be. And also, hopefully, I'm hoping coming up soon, we're actually going to put in a starter base for me. And I'm kind of picking out this area since it's like right next to the colony and whatnot for our for our base there. So let me see. Let's run around the front. Is this backwards? No, this should be the front way. Okay, so actually this looks, I think this will be okay over here. So just doing another check. We'll have to fill this in eventually, but that's fine. We could terraform this down. Always be careful where you're stepping when you're like this, because like I said, like right there was just water. So if I fell in, it would be fine. But if it's something else, if it was a giant pit, you'd be in trouble. So okay. Well, here's this. You can hear the wood cutting down. So we're gonna put it here. Excellent. All right. And before we have to run and sleep, let's take a look here at the materials that we're going to need. So nothing, okay, so not too bad. Okay, so some cobblestone wall, oak planks, dirt, gravel, 24 racks. So we're going to have to see about some iron. We're going to need a lot more iron nuggets and that, and a good amount of cobblestone, which luckily our miner has been coming back with a bunch there. So, okay. And also, let's run and sleep. So what we're going to do, though, on the other side of this, of course, is I'm going to duck out and probably gather a few materials that we're going to need for the build. And I'll check back in after we get the materials gathered and when we start the building process. So that'll be the first part of the episode. And then the next part, once we get that build, we'll be doing the courier's hut. And, that, of course, will require its own block and its own materials. But, again, the warehouse the warehouse and the courier's hut are kind of going to go in tandem. Because, again, in order to get a courier, we're going to need the courier's hut and whatnot. So what we'll do is, as the sun sets here and as Kane sleeps to our right, we will duck out and we'll be right back right after I gather the materials. We currently have a Barbarian Attack, and it wouldn't be a MineColonies episode, at least as of recent, without a Barbarian Attack. So it looks like there's a pretty decent size group. So let me see. I don't know where Kane is. There he is. So let's head on over here and see what we can do. All right, I'm actually we'll put that right there. But all right, so I could see them coming. So I was nearly done with the materials. I'm like, wow, and I probably jinxed myself thinking that, because I'm just like, wow, no one has attacked. This is actually okay. So they're getting a little bit bigger. All right, so I'm probably going to need Kane's help, I would think, on this one. All right, so I'm spamming right now. Retreat. See if they focus in on me. So this is definitely something why we're going to need, this is why we're going to need to really up our reinforcements here. So I'm going to run back this way. Could really use a number 2, because I could see another one still throwing stuff at us. All right, so let me just eat. All right, so Kane, I don't know where Kane is. There he is. Okay, so we're really going to need... Okay, so let's keep drawing him. Okay, so Kane's in on the fight now. Good job. Kane's wrecking him. There we go. Alright, so let's heal. Alright, so one remaining. Kane's had enough. Alright, so we took out the flower there. There we go. And we won. Wow, that was a bigger horde. Usually there's the last couple ones that we've had have only been about 3 or so. And it looks like I took a flower up with me. So that was a little bit bigger. And, I guess another wake-up call for really needing to up our security a little bit more. Kane was helpful there, but, you know, it'd be nice to have an archer just because, like, at this point, you know, it looks like as we start to upgrade more buildings, that we're going to need. Good job, Kane. Going to, you know, be dealing with larger and larger attacks. So, but as an update, and it looks like I grabbed a bunch more. We might still need some more cobblestone, and I do need some torches right now. So I think I have some coal in here. So let me just try to really quick while I have it here, just to kind of show where we are. That's probably more than enough sticks. So let me just make that. And I believe we needed about 38 or something like that. So we'll put that back. I'm actually going to need more coal soon. But and it looks like so Maddox was digging out over here. So he did dig out already. It looks like he's all set. But let me just show the progress that we've made. So when I just throw these last couple in here and the torches. So we got a full chest here. And let me see if he should be ready unless his inventory's full. And if that's the case, what we'll do is, it looks like a lot of people are sick. I'm seeing a lot of the gears above the heads. All right, he needs a shovel. Let's see if we can make one for him really quick. All right, iron. There we go. Stone. So make that. So he has a little bit more digging to do. Again, he's kind of flattening the land over there. There you go. Okay. So he should be all set. And let me just check over here. We have had a good amount of illness going around recently. And actually, he should be better because I think I cured him. All right, I think that was that. Okay. All right, so Maddox is back doing some work there. So I think we pretty much have all of the supplies. At this point, I might just need to fetch a little bit more cobblestone. I see some of our workers down here may need some things as well. So let me dip back out, and what we'll do is we'll check back in as soon as the warehouse is done, and then we'll move on, and we will do the courier's hut. So stay tuned. All right, and we're back, and we have a completed warehouse, which I have to say, I really like the design of this building. I think it's one of my favorites so far. I mean, the university, I think, is a really cool build, but the warehouse here too, I really like the design. And I could see, well, Maddox is just hanging out, but he finished, and it just looks really cool, you know, outside and inside. I really like the design of this one here. So, but you could see here we have about 24 racks, which is great and going to allow for a lot of storage and that. And you could see here, so that's about upgrading it, which we definitely look to do at some point. But you could see here that you can assign, you know, the couriers and that, but we're going to need a courier building in order to do so. So that's going to be our next build here. So, and oh, looks like she just kind of wandered in here. But yeah, as the sun starts to set, and you could see here too that we are fast approaching winter. There is some ice forming in the water. If we may have already transitioned over into winter, it's been rapidly coming, and I can see the leaves, you know, we're getting darker and darker red. So yeah, this is the warehouse though. You know, very cool build. And again, you know, this is just the first part of what we're going to be doing today, you know, and let's run and sleep. And then right after that, we're actually going to move right into our next build, which is going to be the courier hut. And as another note too, the new colonist, her name is Parker. She has grown up, so she is ready for a job. So, you know, she is going to be our courier once we get this building built. And I guess while we're waiting, I could probably just do it really quick. So again, for the courier hut design, you know, again, we need a block. So same thing here. And then luckily our fisherwoman has been fishing up a lot of leather boots because we're actually needed for this build. So you can see right here, courier hut right there. So we'll swap this out. I had to clear out the fisherwoman's inventory a little bit. there too. So the courier can't come soon enough. Because you get a lot of them that get kind of stuck, you know, when they don't have any inventory space. So, all right. So the minute we wake up here, let's run on down here. And I was kind of scouting out a little bit while I was waiting for Maddox to finish the build. And I think we're gonna end up putting it just across over here. You know, across the way. So we're probably gonna have to clear out some of these trees. And I'm going to have to shift where our woodcutter is cutting down trees just because, again, he's been replanting and cutting down in this area, but we're going to have to make an adjustment. So let's take a look and see how big this is going to be. So use build tool, of course. Yep, so it's called Delivery Man. We'll do our stone design here. I think we're going to have to rotate the thing. I'm guessing this is towards the front, but let's see how this looks at a level 5. Okay, so this doesn't get too massive. This is actually pretty great, I think, over here. And it looks like we could probably maybe back this up a little bit more, maybe, because I do want to make a harbor down here at some point. And yeah, so this, actually, maybe we'll just move it back by 1 block here. So we'll have a nice little street here. I guess eventually maybe I guess we could fill in the aquifer. Or let's see if I go back 1 more. So actually it's not too bad because I think I'll just have to take down like 1 tree there. And we could see what looks like some carpet. So that might be something we're going to have to, some green carpet there. But okay, I think this looks pretty good right here. I think we'll go with this. I might end up filling in this aquifer just because, again, when we make a road through here. But, yeah, I think... And is this the front? Just make sure. I think that's the front. It's a nice little building. Yeah, I think... Okay, that's the front. Excellent. All right, so let's get this into place here and then take a look and see what we need. So going back down to... So even at level 1, this is still pretty big. All right, there we go. So let's take a look here. What do we need? So actually not that much. Great. That's right. The green carpet must have been at level 5. I was thinking on this like, ooh, gotta make some green carpet, but no, we're good. So okay, it doesn't actually need a lot of material. Well, I'll probably have to cut some more. Or I'll probably have to get some more stone and whatnot. But yeah. So not looking too bad. You know, again, some basic stuff here. So, you know, as always, what we'll do is I'm going to cut out again and we'll cut back in just when I gather all the materials and, you know, we'll get Maddox going on this and then we'll check in at the end and we'll get our courier assigned and yeah, that'll be that. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So yeah, I was working on gathering the materials, which I do have right here, all of them. Again, not too much with the courier's hut. So I'm just going to make a little bit of space. I actually went and got some cobblestone quickly. Our miner is getting a lot more efficient and moving a lot faster, so this has helped, and our woodcutter's been doing the same. So it's really saved some time with gathering resources because people, you know, are able to do them for us. So, but yeah, it looks like we should have enough of everything. So let me go track down Maddox. I think he's right up there. And we'll get the courier's hut going there. So let's run up. And you can see also that it looks like we are just about heading into winter, which, you know, I'm hoping to get this. Needs a shovel. All right, well, I'm going to give him a bunch of stuff. And then he can have a shovel as well. So just to clear these out, and then we'll make him a shovel. Oh, he's on the move. There we go. I'll make him 2. Oh, and it's raining. That's why he was on the move. All right. Well, let's see. Did he get inside? Let's just track him down very quickly. And then what we'll do is he probably has a little bit more digging to do in that area. Is he up here? There he is. Okay, there. while you're disturbing me. Work calls. All right, so we'll give him that, so he'll be all set there. When with the next day and whatnot, and then yeah. So what we'll do is because of the rain, so things are going to be kind of held up. Even though we're mostly through the day, we're a pretty good chunk through the day, so it won't be that much longer. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll cut back out, and then we'll take a look at the courier's hut once it has been completed and whatnot. And yeah, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and we now have a courier's hut, and I just missed it because there's pretty cool, some green fireworks just shot up above the building here, and we got the advancement for completing the courier's hut. So let's take a look inside. So pretty basic, right now, a lot of stone and that, but let's see, so let's manage a worker here. So Parker, will be our courier here. So it looks like she needs some agility and adaptability, but she'll learn on the job here. But we finally have a courier, which this is going to be great. So let's see if we can track down where Parker is very quickly. But that's the building, so pretty basic, to begin with. Definitely like the level 1 warehouse, more than the builder's one. But it'll look really cool when we end up advancing it up. But we finally have a courier, and that way it's going to help us be able to automate things a little bit more, and I think it's going to open up some other bigger things, so we're not going to have to worry about people's inventories getting full and us having to clear them out. So I'm not sure, because Parker lives, I believe, in here, because we upgraded this house for the second bed. And I don't see Parker in there. So perhaps Parker's already on the move. Yeah, I don't see anything in there either. All right, let's just see really quick. I want to just take a look at the uniform if we can find her. Okay, and there's Kane. Unless she's already running around gathering things. Maybe. I don't see her. Well, she's around here somewhere. I'm not sure where, but yeah. So just taking a look from above here, we're looking good. Like I said, like this is really starting to come together. It's really starting to feel like a town area, and it feels like just yesterday, the only building we had up was the builder's hut there. So, this is really starting to fill up, and I was checking also on the miner and the forester, and I think during the live streams this coming week, I think we're gonna look to upgrade both of those to level 2 there, and we're gonna upgrade another house because, well, while we were waiting for the warehouse, for the courier's hut, to be built, we had a pillager patrol come in, and they were pretty aggressive, and I had to build a new shield. It took a bit to get them to win the battle, but we ended up winning. So, but yeah, looking good around here. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it as the sun sets. We're going to leave it here for today, guys. I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our builds today of the warehouse and the courier's hut. I'm very excited to see the courier in action, and we'll definitely be revisiting her in the next episode to get an update to see how it's going, because again, we'll be live streaming a few times, so that way the courier has some time to be able to start gathering some material and getting some training and whatnot. So if you did enjoy this, please consider dropping a like down below. It really does help the video to be found by more people. And if you do enjoy this, please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. It really does help out the channel, and you'll always be notified when we go live. Again, my name is Nerd Builder. I'd like to thank you so much, and take care.